How's it going, bull bags? Look at this guy. Lives in Foy, has a Foy number plate. Mate, you've got too much money, bud. You need to chill out. Like, enjoy yourself. Today we are going to Salty Gash, to JD Racing, because you see this little warning light here. That means that I have hit my service interval. Yay! Woo! So I need to put it in for its first service ever, which is a 600-mile service, even though I've done 640 miles, and will probably be closer to 700 by the time we get there, but it's all good. I don't actually know what they do. I think it's like oil, check their valve clearances or something, and yeah, so annoyingly I won't have a bike for a minute, but the nice man there said we'll give you a courtesy bike, so I'm really hoping it's not shit. But they are a KTM dealer and a Suzuki dealer, so he said they've got a few bikes in that I can choose from, which is cool. I'm hoping they're like newer ones and not like, I don't know, like they might have a bit of a Mavis sat in the corner, you know, with like one wheel and runs on diesel. So here goes the courtesy bike. Shit. Yeah, so gonna be back. Last video was fun. Oh, hello there, sexy. Yeah, video did alright, which is good. Hope you guys like the new content with the new bike. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do some more videos more regularly. Unfortunately, the weather is always a bit of a twat. Obviously, if it's pissing it down, I don't want to ride, and also you guys probably don't want to watch me ride in the rain because the water gets all over the lens and you can't see, and all you can hear is while it's raining on the microphone. So yeah, we're just gonna do what we can. I'm just gonna go for a little blitz. So like the first half of this ride is fun, the second half, the council decided that they're going to put in about 20 miles worth of average speed cameras, at which about 70% of it is 30 miles an hour, so it's going to be really boring. So I'm going to do a bit of riding, and then I'm going to shut it down, and then I'm going to arrive, and it's going to be really cool. Get the bike booked in, get the other bike, and then skip another bit, and then we'll go for little zoomies on the way home, and we'll see whatever it is we get, what it's like. We'll do a little review and a comparison just for fun, you know, for educational purposes. Yeah, boy. A couple people asked what the exhaust is on this bike. Well, so I actually have a Speed Cobra. No, Speed Products. What is it? Speed Racing Cobra exhaust for this bike. It's a really nice exhaust, and it comes up like next to the seat. So there's a bit of a story behind this, and I'm not going to recommend them for this one reason. I'm not asking people to boycott them. It's a gorgeous exhaust. I'll put a photo on the screen now. However, their website is absolutely shocking. What it is, right, is on their website they have, it's kind of a copy of the Austin Racing exhaust, where you get like twin pipes under the seat. Looks really cool. Now they have about 5 or 6 different versions, and then there's like a linkage under the seat. One goes one way, one comes out the other, and then you've got twin pipes under the seat. And it also says you get a choice of muffler, so I chose the short stubby ones because I think they look the coolest. And then you get a choice of colour, so I chose black. You can have titanium. No, I don't want titanium because it's stupidly expensive and pointless. Oh, weight saving. I ride for fun and to work. It's no big deal. And then what else do you get? You get decibel killer or not. And anyway, so, and also on the website it says can be used with the pillion pegs, providing you use a spacer. I was like, well, that's fine, because the missus would like to go on the bike, so I'd like to take her out one day. Anyway, long story short, I waited 6 weeks for this exhaust to arrive. It finally arrived. I got so excited, like I was buzzing my bloody nips off. And so I take it out the box, and Liz is like, where's the rest of it? I said, no, it's all here. It's like, you know, there's like a link pipe, and then this goes on there. She's like, nah, there's not enough in the box. I was like, no, it must be. Like, and then I started dawning on me, and I was like, if I've waited 6 weeks and it's fucking wrong, and I've got to send it back, I'm going to be fuming, because they're made to order. So anyway, I'm unpacking everything, and I'm like, I think you're right, you know. And it was basically like one long sweepy pipe that goes from the bottom of the bike up to the top of the seat, one muffler. I'm like, brilliant. So straight away I sent an email back to him and said, look, this is not what I ordered. And I thought, do you know what, sod it, I'm going to fit it anyway just to see what it looks like. So I fitted it. Looks really nice. To be fair, sounds really nice as well. And yeah, but the thing is it's not what I ordered, because in the photos on the website there's 2 exits on that exhaust. So at this point I get really frustrated, so I waited a week. They never emailed me back, so I sent them another email and I said, look, I want to return this is not the one I wanted. Also on your website it says, there's a big juicy fly right in my eye line, gross. Also the one I wanted was the twin sided whatever. You know, what's the deal? Like, can I just send it back and pay the difference and upgrade it, or do you do some kind of kit that makes them work? I don't know. I sent this email out. They never replied to me, and a couple of months go by. I got really fucked off with them, so I contacted I contacted PayPal, and I said, look, this has happened, I'm not very happy about it, blah 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 blah. So they said, alright, well, we'll investigate, leave it with us. Like, okay. So finally I eventually get an email from them saying, hello, you know, we've received this from PayPal, we're sorry that you're not happy with it, can you explain exactly what the problem is? And I said, yeah, I have. So I ordered this, in the photo it shows this, and this is what you've sent me. And they said, yeah, but if you look at the I don't know what you call it, like the description, like itinerary, or I don't know, it gives you a list of the bits that are in the box. It says 1 times link pipe, 1 times muffler, 1 times end cap or something. You could choose between orange or black. 2 times springs, 1 times blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, but hang on a minute. You've put in the description what this exhaust is, you know, side by side, twin exit, whatever it was, I can't remember now, it's been a while. This is back in, I think it was like February or something. Yeah, that's what you've written on there. You've then put the photos of this, and then in the description thing that they only send you, bearing in mind after you've paid for it, this is wrong. Anyway, so PayPal were like blah, and then they were like blah, and then yeah, nothing happened, so I'm stuck with this exhaust. And the thing is it's a nice exhaust, but it was quite expensive. It wasn't expensive like an Austin Racing. I think it was like, I paid like 800 quid. And that was like, obviously it arrived from Germany, so you know, I had to pay duty, tax, whatever it is on it as well, which is like 100 and something quid. So it was like nearly £1,000. Yeah, this exhaust is like shocking. And then, oh, so the other thing as well, it says, you know, with a spacer you can use your pillion pegs. No, you bloody can't. If the spacer was about half a foot wide, then yeah, you probably could. But no, it goes right across where the pillion pegs go. So unless you cut your pillion pegs up and re-welded them in a weird way, and your missus on the back had to sit like Kermit the Frog, it's not doable. So they lied again. I'm really pissed off about it. But anyway, it was a long time ago, I don't care anymore. So in the assumption that I'd still like to take the girlfriend on the back, I started looking for other options, and I was like, well, I've already spent like 800-900 quid on this one. Why would I spend more? I don't want to spend another 500-600 quid for a Austin Racing slip-on, which is, by the way, I know they've got this big name for themselves, but they're so expensive. Like, it can't be, it's just ridiculous. I think Scorpion does one. It's just like an end can slip-on thing, 300-400 quid, whatever. So I started getting a bit aggy about it, and I thought, do you know what, I went on Temu, and nobody makes any parts for this bike yet. You can get like mirrors and bar end caps and sliders and stuff, bobbins. You can get some bobbins for it. So yeah, no one makes any of it. So I measured the pipe, the bit that comes out, the horrible giant sound box thing on the back. For those of you who don't know, you've got twin pipes coming out the front from the headers. They go into a cat which goes underneath the bike, comes out of the cat on a V-band, and then goes into this giant emissions sound baffle box, which is hideous and weighs about 12 kilograms. And then side out of that into a 2¼ inch pipe, I think it is, and then you can put your slip-on on. So anyway, ordered a pipe from Temu, didn't fit. Ordered another one from Temu, didn't fit, lo and behold. And then, yeah, so I thought, I've given up on this, do my head in. And then I got one of these promotion things. It was like, choose one of these, and you know, we'll send you this and whatever. So I think the pipe was from a BMW 1250 GS. And it was a mid pipe or something they called it. Well, the dimensions are the same as this bike in terms of width. However, the shape is wrong. But what you can do is like saw it in half on one of the bends, and then you can have this cool little side exit pointy outy stubby thing, and then you just put whatever end can on that you want. So that's what I did. So that's what I'm running at the moment. However, it's not ideal, so I am currently looking for another solution, or I'll just put that other exhaust back on. I'm just annoyed that I paid so much for it when it's, you know, not what I ordered. But anyway, yeah, it's a nice long story for you there. But yeah, the next mission really is to try and delete that huge horrible baffle box thing underneath, because it's hideous, and I'd like to have a little bit more noise. But that's a mission for another day, and I'll keep you updated on that one. I'll do a little video where you can see, you know, I'll show you what to buy and what to do with it. But I have just currently ordered something else, so I'm trying to fit something to the V-band that connects the baffle box to the, or silencer, whatever it is, so it connects the silencer to the catalytic converter. So as long as you don't delete the cat, you don't need a remap. It's the cat that makes the remaps funny. So yeah, I think it's like a 2.5 inch V-band, and then you've just got to get it out into the side of the bike somehow. I could technically just go to someone and make one, but what I want to do is find a little loophole workaround for it, so that other people can do it as well, because I don't agree with, say, I think Scorpion have just finally released one, but they're charging like 250 quid for it, and it's literally a straight piece of pipe with a 45-degree bend on the end of it. 250 quid. Like, that's a joke, really. But yeah, so I don't want to go down that route yet. I might do later on after I've wasted loads of money trying to find another way to do it. But so far I've probably spent 60 quid on exhaust bits, and I've currently got like a cool side exit thing that pops and crackles and actually sounds really good. But what I want to do is just make it a bit louder. So yeah, I think I just ordered, I think it's from a 790 Duke, I believe, but the V-band size is the same, but the bends are different. But as long as you're not connecting a stock fitting end can, you're just going to use like a, I don't know, like a I don't know, like an Arrow end can, or a Austin Racing end can, or a whatever it is, you know, eBay, Temu, Amazon, whatever. I want to try and find a way to do it, so I'll keep you all posted. Sick Porsche. yeah, man. Anyway, this is where the boring bit is. So sorry about droning on for so long. I'm just gonna whiz through all this garbage and I'll bring you back when we arrive. Goodbye. So bloody lovely. Said, oh yeah, you said about I could use a courtesy bike. She's like, yeah, just go out and choose whatever you want. So the only one you can't have is the 990 because someone's taking it out. And I was like, well, I've got one of them. So they had a Super Duke and I thought, don't want a Super Duke because I'll love it too much and then I'll regret buying the smaller one. So they had an Adventure, well, they had this, which is a brand spanking new GSX S 1000, and it's scary. I haven't ridden it yet. I've just gone around the corner so I could turn my camera on without looking like a dickhead. It's really fast and I'm scared. That's right. It's well comfy actually. It's a bit jittery, like, don't know. It's very light. It feels light. Oh, what brakes are on this? It's got Öhlins. Oh my lord. Oh, it's not as torquey as I thought. I suppose I've just come off a twin. This is what, a triple, quad, triple? I don't know. I've no idea. This is how much I know about bikes. Like a roll, mate. Ah! Sheesh. The front end is hideous though, I've got to say. Like, people say mine's bad, but not a big fan of the Suzuki naked front ends at all. They look like a Transformer with Asperger's or something. It's a bit harsh, but you know what I'm saying. Can see the mirrors are massive. Holy shit. Alright. The rev counter compared to mine. I can't see dick. Sounds nice, even with a stock can on it. Yeah. I'll disappear again for a sec once all these average speed cameras are gone because they're a little bit ridiculous. Ciao for now. It's very vibratey. It's making my penis feel funny. It's like having a wasp on your gooch. It's literally what it feels like. Fuzzy, that's the word I'm looking for. Right. That's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, you can get a lot of trouble on this. It's nice though. Absolutely zero protection from the wind. Why you would buy this and not a GSXR, I don't know. Although weirdly it's on my chest and not bobbing my head around, which is nice. First impressions, it's very fast. It has zero wind protection at all. I don't like how it just looks kind of cheap. Do you know what I mean? Like, this looks like you'd get these same controls on a bike from 2001. Very plastic. It's got a nice screen, to be fair. The brakes are very sharp. These mirrors are horrid. However, I can see out of them, unlike my bike. The short shifter, terrible. It's fast, very, very fast, but it has no feedback at all. It's like squishy. I don't like it. I like a little, like a snap. Do you know what I mean? Like I prefer a bit of feedback like this. If I drop a gear now, I can't feel it. It's kind of nice, but it's squishy. Second. Oh yeah, it's weird. But the brakes are good. I think they're Brembos. I can actually see. Yeah. It's flickable. I did find earlier when I was going a tad quicker, it doesn't like cornering so well at speed. I don't know. I probably wouldn't buy one. It's very Japanese. Like, I feel Japanese right now. I might go home and eat some ramen because this bike has told me to. Oh yeah, see you later, mate. Oh no. That'll do. I'll sit behind a tractor all day. Yeah, like, I'm shifting there and I'm not meaning to because I've got no feedback at all. It's alright though. It's just that age-old argument of, you know, you don't need 1,000 cc's on the road, especially in England. You just don't. You could argue, yeah, my Duke is 990, which is actually 949 cc's, but it's a twin, so it's more like 600 to 700 probably. Whereas this is 1,000. It's just unnecessary. But, you know, buy whatever bike you want. Who cares? Who bloody cares? Like, if you want to look sick on Instagram and put eyeliner on, even though you're a bloke, then yeah, get a BMW S1000RR. You just want to have fun. Get whatever bike you want, mate. Get whatever bike you want, mate. I miss my KTM already. I don't know why. It's very jerky. Great throttle. Well, yeah, throttle response is good. There's a little bit of a dead spot. It's like on or off. It's not like linear. 60 miles an hour in second gear, just happy. I would have read the tits off it, but... Alright, so that was second gear.